Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hello.
We are here, and welcome everyone to our monthly update. I think we made up a name for it, and I forgot it by the time we
For the show,
uh,
if we did, I don't remember either.
yeah, couldn't remember, so I didn't put it down.
Yeah. So, put in the comments what you would like us to call the show.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys name the show. That'll be perfect.
Yes.
So what we want to do on a monthly basis is just get a tune-up for the energy, preparing for the energy of that month, and kind of allow Spirit to come in and give us some direction and idea or whatever, kind of like tuning us for the next month coming and being the best prepared we can in our energy field, right?
Yes, absolutely. Very well said.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
that's what we're do we win a prize? Rebecca, yeah. So that's what we want to do with the show, and catch up and also kind of talk about what's been happening and like that, and any questions in regard to sorry, our energy fields and energy work and so forth. And speaking of, Sheryl, your website is up and going.
It is up. I was inspired after our last interview to create one because everything was so discombobulated last time. So so I do have the website up, and on the website, you'll see where it says free energy. I think it says free energy frequencies, and there is a file for Freebird Spirit. So any of the drawings that we do during this session will be on there, and you don't even have to put your email in. They are all free downloads. Just click on there and download whatever you want.
Oh, that is so cool. No, thank you. And what is your website?
So it's SedonaCreativeIntuitive.com. And on that link, once you go on there, then you can actually book a session. So everything's right there for you now. Contact form, email. Everything you're going to need is on that page.
Sedona
Creative Intuitive.com.
All right. Banner. Okay. Is that right?
Yes.
Sedona. There you go, you guys. There I had the Calendly one from last time.
So. Yeah. So the Calendly is linked to that one. Like I said, everything is right there. Made it simple. Because last time it was very confusing, even for me. Like if I'm confused, I can only imagine about you all.
Thank you, T-Barb. Yeah. So there it is in the chat. If you just want to click and do that, or it's here it is on the screen, and I'll put it back up throughout. But here's the link: SedonaCreativeIntuitive.com.
And I did figure out how to put it under my name, so it is under my name during the session as well.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
Oh, look at there it is.
The things I learned quickly.
But anyway, so great to see everybody here. Yay. I took a couple days off, and it feels like a month, or more. It feels like a year since I've been here, even though it's only been a couple days that I took off. But here we are. And we made it through last month, and I am so grateful for the session you brought us through last month to kind of prepare us as we move forward into through November. I know that we have how many days left? 2 days. 2 days left.
Today and tomorrow.
Friday's
the 1st.
So yeah.
I know. Can you imagine? It's like
I mean, it flew by, you guys.
I know they say time speeds up when you get older, but this is just ridiculous.
Well, and and a lot of the family here can talk to this, but time is different now anyway.
Yeah.
With,
Oh,
with
yes.
so not only aging up process, but also just in general, right?
Yeah. Well, what we're going through, I'm okay with it speeding up. And then when we get to the good stuff, we can slow it back down. Yeah, let's rush through this part. Yeah, I'm done. We don't have that much longer to go before we start pulling in some of the good stuff. So
Yeah,
hang in there, guys.
hang in there, hang in there.
Hang in there. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to the attunement this month. Now, for those who are new with us this week at this time, oh, wait. Can you tell us a little bit about you? And thank you, Lisa. I sent you an email because apparently I want a free reading from Terry. Oh, I won a free when you were on Terry's.
Yes. So I will
Cool.
make that offer for your group at the end as well. We'll do
Cool! You guys hang out.
So you got to watch the whole thing. So what I do is I call in my angels, masters, and guides. I call in the ancestors, any being of light that would like to come through. Sometimes we have people who've passed on. I've done a couple. I'm new to doing the large group community readings, and I haven't had anybody from that has deceased come through, other than like the ancestral group. So we'll see if anybody wants to come through. But I call them all in. I don't limit who wants to come through, and as I channel, I usually do a drawing. Again, I'm doing it different this time where I did the drawing a couple days ago and I sent it to Debbie. So she has the drawing, and then we're going to see how it works with me doing the reading after I do the drawing. And see who wants to come. Yeah, see who wants to come through. I have an idea just by looking at it. And as I was drawing it, some information came through, but we'll see what the bigger picture is. And then while I'm still in the channeling state, which I'm kind of always in that state, but while I'm deep in it, if anybody has any questions, then that will be new for me as well, to have people ask questions. If anybody has a question about the energy for December, we're going to mainly look at December and see if maybe they want to go a little bit into January. But the main focus is December. Perfect. And while I do the reading, sometimes people get downloads. Some people can actually feel that energy coming through. So just kind of be open to whatever you're guided to receive at this time. And again, the drawing is on the website. You can download it and really feel the energy, depending on your level of reading energy. I have a lot of people use these for healing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you may feel sensations. You may feel the energy moving when she's in the state and moving that energy for us. Literally, our teams are working. Her teams, the energy is moving. And I'm telling you, when I had my private session with her, it was a game changer. It really shifted in my frequency, and I got an upload. I don't know how to say it. I got a increase. However you say that. And it was great because it was just in time because I was just going on the retreat. Hi, Wayne. And so it was nice to have that extra piece when I was in person with everyone. So yeah. And so you can get, I don't know if you offer this, Sheryl, but like if you have a monthly, like a package for like that they could come monthly for a tune-up or whatever, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing
her.
Thank
you. Well, that'll be the next thing I put on the website. Yes.
Here's a package.
Yes. Well, while I was on Terry's channel, they reaffirmed my need to do oracle cards. So that's now. Yeah. So
my gosh. And I think, didn't I tell you about that too? Didn't I say something to you about doing?
Oh, well, we were talking about somebody was sending you pictures that you were doing an oracle card.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, in my mind, I'm telling you to do it.
Yes. Well, it's been on the list for at least 7 or 8 years.
Marvita's here. Marvita.
Yeah. So it's been in my conscious awareness for at least 7 or 8 years. And so now being on the shows is really helping me push me to my next level. So I appreciate and thank all of you.
Yay, guys.
Look
what we're doing.
Me. Yeah.
What we're doing, you guys. Okay. So let's go ahead and if you all kind of get into your space where you need to be, everyone, just kind of be open to what Spirit has for you now. And I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with the image, and we're going to go ahead and dive in, you guys. Take a couple deep breaths and let's move in with this.
Okay. So the first thing I'm seeing and that I'm getting as I move through this, just so you know, I have the original here that I'm going through, is connection to your guides. To really go deeper in your connection, more so than you connect with the outside world. Listen to your own inner guidance. Listen, have discernment while listening to outside and go within for your answers. We often don't trust our own intuition, and our own intuition is our best guidance system. And we ask those outside of us, whereas we need to start really connecting inside of us. There's going to be a lot of emotions coming up, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration. There's a lot of emotions that are going to be coming up. If you think that you've had some emotions in the past coming up with what's happening planetarily, get ready because there's a big something happening, and go within. Try to hold off on going directly to the emotions and having the emotions guide you. A lot of times, and especially as we're connecting with family that we don't see often, the holidays are coming. Families are some of our greatest teachers, especially when the emotions come in. It's very important at this time to be responsive and to respond instead of reacting. We've been in a reactive state globally, and it's time again. Before you react, take a moment, breathe, connect with your guidance system, connect within, and then respond. And that goes with everything and anyone that you're coming in contact with in December. December is going to be a beautiful, powerful month as we move into the new year. But really, it's very, very important right now. Connect with your own guidance system. Does this make sense to everyone?
Yes. I see people, I see Barbara saying, I see ascension in that upward spiral. We are being thrust forward and up.
Mm-hmm. The more that you can stay connected to your own guidance system, the higher you will evolve. Keeping your own vibration as high as you possibly can right now. Disconnecting to anything that starts to lower your frequency. It's very important to disconnect and immediately shift your vibration back. However that works for you. That's some people need to go out in nature. Some people need to dance around the house. Some people just need to take a shower. Some people need to just sit down and breathe. So whatever that looks like for you, connect with that.
We have a bunch of yeses saying yes, yes.
Yeah.
And Teresa says, so interesting. I saw a tunnel not unlike this during the meditation you did with Terry, or that she did with Terry earlier. Mm-hmm. Terry does does the daily meditation with everyone.
Yeah. I need to connect with that meditation.
Yes, center.
Yeah, because you can see in the middle all of the spirit beings, your spirit
Mhm.
family, your guides, and they're coming through. The veils are starting to get thinner and thinner. And if you're ready to connect, they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to ask for advice. They're waiting for you to ask for them to navigate your day instead of you trying to force things and push things. And that's how we were taught growing up, is like, you got to work hard. If you want to succeed, you got to work hard. Dog eat dog world, all of those fabulous things that we were taught when we were younger. It's time to erase that and start to connect with the flows, connect with those beautiful beings that are all around us that we just can't see because our eyes aren't adjusting. And some of us can. So those of you who can see those beautiful beings, God bless you. That's a beautiful gift.
Marvita says, I see the number 9, my path flying into and over the Grand Canyon as an eagle, golden eyes.
Oh, beautiful.
Michelle says, lovely seeing ripples of energy in front of me right now. Beautiful. Christy says, yeah, absolutely. I see a 9, which represents completing a cycle. Could just be me and my Saturn return. LOL. No, I know. Each one of this is a living energy, and each one of us will be affected differently by this moving energy, and also seeing different things.
Yeah. And no matter where you are when you're listening to this, the energy will be just as effective, even if you're listening to it in 2024.
Exactly.
Can you believe that? 2024, right?
I know, that's so weird. Julie says those are guides in the middle. Mm-hmm. Center of the circle. And Lisa says center of the circle. Yes, I feel like some of this old challenged energy that kind of in the corners, tucked in the corners, that we've kind of tucked in the corners because wherever we're at in our ascension process and consciousness, we still tend to like put things in the corner and kind of cover them up to be in our ascended state. But we are having a human experience, guys. So we will continue to have challenges as humans to move through and experience. And so, go ahead.
Okay. No, you go ahead. Finish. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
So in this process, I do feel that this month is going to offer us some more times to pull some of that stuff, gooky stuff in the corners out, and opportunities to respond rather than react to all the emotions that December tends to bring for us. Every December, you guys, every December is full of emotions. This is a little bit extra this year because of what's happening globally, and also where we are at in our ascension process. So we're going to be offered times where that we can respond rather than react. And in doing that, we are cleaning out those corners of gunk. Go ahead, Sheryl.
Thank you. Yeah. So what was coming to me now is about the fear. There's a fear aspect that I'm seeing being released. It almost feels like it's grabbing us by the throat. There's an energy that's coming in that's kind of going to choke us for a moment. Again, go within. Don't go into that fear. Whatever's coming, just again, take a breath, take a beat, take a moment. When you hear or see something that's frightful or fearful, or you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that's happening. Take a moment, because maybe it's not. there's so much happening that we have no idea what's going on in the background. And those beings in the center, those beings of light are really supporting us right now. So take a moment to take that breath, check in with that fear and say, is there something happening right here, right now that is going to harm me? Do I need to be in fight or flight? Or is this something that is just an emotion and I'm not going to let my emotions control my beingness? So I'm going to go put that fear in the corner, put that fear aside for now because it's not threatening me right now. And I'm going to move through that fear because fear is just energy and we can release it. We can not let it control us. So there's a fear aspect that's coming through. Like I said, and it feels like it's grabbing us at the throat, or at least that's where I'm feeling it.
I love what Teresa's saying here as far as that we are all uniquely qualified for our own personal journey. It's such a good reminder that we personally we're meant to be here at this time, during this time, and we are the best and uniquely qualified to be here in our own situations.
Someone was barefoot in 26 degrees. I love that. That's awesome.
Craig, yeah.
Yeah, I went out to watch the full moon the other morning, and it was about 35 or so. And oh my gosh, it was so cold. And I went out there and oh my God, well, yeah. So I'm looking at the full moon and I'm doing some release work. And then I said, okay, let's fill that empty space with the love of God. And now I have to go in because I'm freezing. And they said, look up, look at the stars before you go. And I looked up and directly over my head, a shooting star. So if that's not confirmation that someone's listening or someone's there, I don't know what better sign I could have had. And then I ran into the nice warm house. It was cold, and I wasn't barefoot, almost, but not quite. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what other people are experiencing with this symbol, with this new symbol coming in for us this month, but I am just all like, everything is like vibrating. I'd be curious to know what you guys are all feeling from this symbol physically. I mean, I feel a lot of things physically. I'm an empath, so that makes sense that I would be on the Philly side, but if anybody else is, I'd be curious to know what you're feeling. Taking it in. I think that a big word here coming in, and I have it written down here, is ascension.
Yeah.
I was writing while you were talking, and the main word coming in this month for us is ascension.
Yeah. Yeah. And I truly believe the more we can connect with those beautiful guides, the easier the ascension will be, the more we can ascend.
Mm-hmm. And I love my spirit team, and that we don't have to do this. We're not doing this alone. We don't have to.
No.
We have a whole team constantly helping us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we can expand beyond our current team. That's why I call everyone in. There's so many out there who are willing to and just waiting to help us and guide us. But we have to ask. Otherwise, they just sit there twiddling their thumbs going, oh, she almost asked. Oh, we almost got it. We almost had something to do. So, yeah, ask them. If you haven't talked to your guides before, I highly recommend it. I think from what I'm seeing with your group, I think most people have connected in some way or another. They seem like a very high vibrational group.
Oh yeah, 100%. We found each other. Christy says, I feel a bit lightheaded, but still stable. Lori says, I'm feeling calmer and the hope of things to coming is growing in my heart. The hope, I love that, remaining in hope. Lisa says, I see my spirit guides showing me many pathways.
Yeah, and you can see even on the lower legs, all the different paths and the options that we're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of options opening up to us that are ready and willing to see those pathways opening. And we're going to really need to be here to help guide those that have no idea what's happening.
Yes.
There's a lot of people who haven't even stepped into their spiritual path at all. And so that's what a lot of us are here for, is connecting with these communities like this to give us the strength to help those who just have no idea what's coming.
And Green says, I see 911. We're standing by. Just ask. All while my right ear throbs 3 times. Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
My right ear. Okay.
Yeah.
3 times. Interesting. And then Wiki got, I'm getting a little pressure in her third eye. So we have the ear and the eye going.
And when you were reading about the 3, I keep singing that song, knock 3 times on the ceiling.
Oh yeah. Of course you got that song. Yeah, so a little pressure in your third eye. Yeah, that's these are all ascension things happening. And Amanda says, I see, whoops. It moved. I see a wave to ride.
Oh, nice.
Going with the flow. I like it.
Yeah. And the pathway is very clear if you're ready to see it. There is a little bit of darkness as we're coming out of that circle, as we're coming out of that completion state. But otherwise, everything is very clear, very direct, very open. It's a very open pathway. I think we're going to have more options than we even realize that we're going to have. We're at that crumbling point of rebuilding, and we have no idea what's in store for us in a good way. Like, there's so many options, and there's so much that we don't know about that the word dumbfounded came in. And we're just going to be like, wow, this is cool. And I get to be here for this.
Pamela says she doesn't feel anything, and that is okay as well. Don't think that because you're not feeling something that nothing's happening. That's a narrative. So no matter if you feel anything or not, the process is still happening. It's still moving within you. Everybody's different. When I do Reiki sessions, some people like they are having like all these feels, and all this stuff happening. And then I get people who I didn't feel a thing, but I know that the energy was still moving and that powerfully within them. And then, a week later, they're like, oh, and I'm no longer having this issue in my life or whatever it was. So whether you feel something or not, movement is still happening.
I draw them, and a lot of times I don't feel anything. When I'm channeling, I know that spirits are coming in because I get really, really hot. But as far as the energy of the drawings, a lot of time, and it might be because I'm drawing other people's energy, so I'm not supposed to feel it. Some of the community, the group ones, I feel more. So it's very powerful not to feel as well as if you feel. And like Debbie said, both are right. Whatever works for you. We are not all the same. We don't.
Right.
Exactly. It comes from our perceptions, our belief system, and where you are in your evolution. You know, the more you evolve and the clearer your energy gets, the more you're going to feel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we need to honor where we are on our path, and I don't mean this in a negative way, and I'm not directing this to any one person, but when we start to judge ourselves by other people and going, oh, well, they can do this and they can do that, and I can't, you're dropping your vibration down.
Mm-hmm.
And the lower your vibration, the less you're going to feel these things. So if you look at somebody and go, oh gosh, that's where I want to achieve, that's a goal of mine to be able to do that. That'll help raise your vibration up. And then just as you're looking at the energies and with these drawings or with anything, and just kind of, again, go within and start to see if you feel like if you feel a twitch in your toe, and then that'll evolve, because it's a learning. It's when you start lifting weights, you don't start at 200 pounds. You start at 5, and then you build up, and it's the same.
3 or 2.
Yes. Or none. Air weights are good too.
Air weights are good too. I love it.
Yes, just honor where you are and then build from there.
Yep. And I want to say hello to Kevin Lewis, the healing medium. We do a lot of work together, and we just did the retreat together in wherever we went. Where'd we go, Kevin? Bryce Canyon. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful human Kevin is. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. And he says here to Pamela, hope is an energy of openness, which is ascension in itself. And I wanted to bring, before he even wrote that, I highlighted Lori's thing here. I get so excited hearing about hope of things to come. A new way of living is beginning. The word hope in itself is so full of energy. Ascension energy is what I was thinking, and then Kevin wrote it. Hope is such a powerful energy in itself, just that word. I would love Sheryl to do a painting just on the word hope, and
I can do that.
See how what spirit brings in with that, because I'm telling you, just that.
And I love the word faith.
And faith, yeah.
Faith, because faith
how powerful words are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because faith is you know that things are getting better. You have faith in that, and it's happening. But you just got to stay in that faith, stay in the hope energy, stay in that joy energy. When I do work with clients, a lot of times, what's been coming up a lot lately is just do laugh therapy, where you make yourself laugh. And I've done it where I've brought myself to tears. I laugh so hard. And just
that makes sense to me.
If you're feeling down, just make yourself laugh. Just like when you see somebody laughing, you have no idea why they're laughing, but you start laughing. You can do that yourself. You can just start start laughing.
It makes sense to me, Sheryl, that you could do that, because
yeah. Well, there have been times when I doubt that I could, but yes.
Yeah. We all have our times, but you're able to do it back. Yeah.
But yes, you can shift your energy just in a heartbeat. Yeah. And you can do it by yourself, and it's fun. We'll have a contest. Who can make themselves laugh the hardest? Yes. So I want to know.
I don't know. I think Kevin, you can get yourself laughing too. I feel like Kevin can, but yeah. So Kevin, this is my friend Sheryl. I'm like introducing you to him.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
This is my friend Sheryl. She lives in Sedona, and Sheryl and I went to high school together, and we're BFFs back in the day. And so, we have a lot of good old stories.
Yeah. Anyway. I remember so I saw you did a video and you were getting ready to go to the reunion, and you were dressed in your Madonna garb. You had that 80s outfit on, and I knew her when she actually dressed like that.
She knew me when I.
It wasn't a costume then. It was what we actually wore.
It was exactly. And he says, Kevin says, wonderful to connect with you. So yeah, she knew me back in that day.
Yes.
But it's interesting how time has changed and clothing options, and like we had to create I mean, I don't know. I mean, clothing seems so easy to get these days. I don't know, Sheryl. In high school, to me, it seems like it wasn't as accessible. I don't know.
Well, it was just different. We went to the mall.
Yeah, the mall. But even
and we
then,
hung
the
out.
options and stuff that were kind of limited.
Well, maybe because you were petite. I don't know. I never.
Oh, maybe.
Yes. I don't remember having a challenge finding clothing. But then again, I wore sweats. I wore the flash dance outfit. I wore sweats and with my collar cut and leg warmers. So it wasn't really hard for me to find clothing.
Exactly. That's what. So, do you see what I'm saying, people? There was very many options. Let's wear sweats and a cut off T-shirt.
Yeah, that's what I wore to school.
Yeah, I was really good at the thrift store and building outfits off of whatever I could find.
Yeah,
much different. But you all remember that they all were there too. So
yeah, it was fun. Big shoulders,
all right.
big hair.
Yeah, big shoulders,
big hair. Everything was big.
Big
Makeup.
Yeah, and I remember the picture that I shared, and everybody's like, "Oh, you guys were all wearing white to the prom." It wasn't, you guys. The picture was just that way.
Yeah, it was very old.
Like we're all wearing white.
But I was wearing white.
Yeah, but I had pink on. I know that I feel like someone had light blue on, and then there was a yellow, and then there was a white.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Anyways,
here, like the picture's right over there.
I'll get the picture out. But anyways, all that to say, I digress. See what I get when I get Sheryl on the screen. We just start going back. But I really encourage everyone to be aware of the energy moving from this month's symbol. If you have a camera, go ahead and take a picture. I mean, if you have your phone, just do a screenshot of it so you have this with you, so you can kind of refer to it during this month. And I feel like you'll see these images in here kind of shift around a little bit throughout this month. So go ahead and take a snap of that so you have it for this month. And does anybody have any questions for Sheryl or myself or both of us?
And don't forget, if you want a full copy, you can go to the website and download it for free.
Right, or you can just do that.
Either way, because I like to laminate one and put it under my 3-gallon water and put the monthly energy into my water for healing.
Oh, I like that. That's a great idea. Look at that, you guys. See, they probably already knew. They probably already were doing that.
Yeah. So remember, we used to put love and abundance and everything on our water. So now you can actually just put healing energy. And if you do a private session, then you can put your own healing energy into your water, and then it helps your cells at a different level for healing.
Jamie says my first impression was Zion's Canyon. My second impression was family waiting on the other side. Oh, Jamie, yeah, I felt that too. I felt a little bit of family, but I also got my guides. Here's a question for you, Sheryl. Are you a psychic medium as well?
Yes. So when I do the readings, I let whoever or whatever wants, as long as they're of the light, to come through. So either angels, guides. If somebody on the other side has an important message for you, they do show up. And I just allow the spirit, as long as they are of the light and for the highest good of all, to come through. I put that in my, before I do the reading, I always ask for those that are of the light and are for the highest good of all. So yes, I do mediumship and psychic intuitive readings as well.
Prince Charming's mom, are empath skills heightened? Mine are. I do feel empaths, our empath family here. I do feel like we're all a little empathic, but some, of course, come in a little bit more on that natural, where that's their natural first ability, the strongest, or whatever, however you want to say it. But I do feel over this next month, you're going to feel a heightened. If you are an empath, this next month is going to be stronger. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. I also, there's a lot of energy, and the empaths are starting to feel like the global energy. So you're not just feeling the energy of people next door or the people you are having a conversation with, you're feeling the larger energies. So it's very, very important for us to put up our protections and clear our energy throughout the day and before you go to sleep. Many people forget to put their protections up before they go to sleep, and they're picking up a lot of energies in the ethers, in dream time. So just be aware of that. And if you aren't, I would highly recommend doing that before you go to sleep.
Okay. Given Wings says, hi, ladies. I've done one spirit guided painting. Any messages about that? So are you asking any messages in regard to your painting, or doing spirit guided paintings? Should you do more? Yes.
Always. And this is a beautiful question, because I'm not sure exactly what you're asking either, but it's a beautiful question to go within and ask your guides. It's a beautiful, if you haven't started talking with your own spirit guides, questions like this are exactly what they're asking guidance from. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I think I said that a little backwards, but yeah.
But any messages from the painting? I see two faces in it. Okay, so I also see what I heard for you, Given Wings, is that it's a type of a portal that you open for yourself in connecting into your to loved ones and your spirit team. It's like your own portal that you opened, and I don't feel like it's a portal that like you have to close or anything, but or that it's like, oh my gosh, I have this huge. No, it's literally a personal portal that you've opened a way. Portal to your loved ones. That's what I'm getting from from the painting.
And I don't see a painting, so I'm not sure.
No, we can't see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, gotcha. In my mind's eye, I just.
Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure if I was missing something or not.
Like, where's the painting? I don't see it.
Well, I thought maybe it was the little in the corner there.
Elisa says, is this why I've been so damn emotional?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and because you're picking up other people's energies. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I was driving and I was not in a mood that felt like me. I'm like, I was very angry, and I'm like, this is not me. And I had to actually stop and clear my energy. And then I went right back to being me. So if you're feeling something and it's not normal for you, or if you're really happy and then all of a sudden your mood shifts on a dime, but nothing happened to change that mood, you've probably picked up somebody else's energy. And you could be emotional also because of the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
So the full moon will also make you
Full moon
emotional.
is very helpful with that.
Yes. So again, go within, check in, clear your energy. And if you don't know how to clear your energy, I think we went over that in our last session, how to quickly clear your energy. I'm sure Debbie has videos on that. And then see if that doesn't change your frequency. And if it doesn't, try laughing. And if that doesn't work,
sing.
But there might be something that on an emotional level that needs to be cleared. If you're clearing your energy and that's not working, and then check within and see what needs to be cleared.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we're getting into the time where we're going to be with a lot of family, and they're our best triggers and our best teachers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Kevin Loving Vibration, who's another Kevin friend of mine. This last full moon was intense and powerful. The energy is starting to shift, though. Kevin. Yes, as it's supposed to, because what was intense and pushed through for you is now being planted and supposed to. It's gonna be very grounding for you, because this is just the beginning. There's new things sprouting for you in the upcoming months, in the upcoming full moons. But this was an intense one because it laid the ground, or whatever. It laid the ground out for you. So,
and I saw somebody's comment, it went by that said, "I'm not normal anyway." Good for you. Congratulations.
That's Lisa. Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations. What is normal? Yeah. Especially now.
Yeah. Okay. Rose Blue, you're going to.
Sorry, I was just reading Craig's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. So any other questions you have for us today? If not, I feel like please continue to check in, whether, and Sheryl, we forgot to tell them you have your own channel.
I do. If I would post some videos, yeah, that'd be great. See, if you guys go on the channel and push me some more, I'll do that. Yeah. So everything I have right now is under Sedona Creative Intuitive. My website, my YouTube channel, everything that you need is under Sedona Creative Intuitive. Easy to remember. And we were going to give away a free reading.
Oh yeah, and a free reading. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how you want to do that. I'm going to leave it up to you.
I'm going to stop that. I feel like there's a way to do it on here. And while I check on how to do that on here, we do have a couple questions that came in.
Yes, I guess why.
Can you ask my guides why do they have me blocked and left on read? I'm not quite sure exactly the question, Green, but I can tell you that your guides don't block you. If you're feeling there's a challenge there, it usually is on our side. So that's kind of takes some, take a look around. I'm hearing that there may be some distractions right now, but that's okay. It's okay. Like, wherever your experience is right now with them, they want you to know it's okay. But I joke establishing communication. I'm not establishing communication. Okay, gotcha. But it's kind of like they're bringing in like the squirrel. So I have a feeling, Green, that you could be kind of listening in on something because and connecting in, but then there's a squirrel. You know what I mean? Like you go, oh, squirrel. You know, so there's a little bit of distraction there, is what I'm getting. So I do feel though that if you spend some time finding a way to kind of what would help you, like you've seen many readers, whether they're drawing on a piece of paper, Sheryl paints, right? And so those types of things keep her in that ether or in that space. So if you find your niche on, you know, even if it's holding a stone or something while you're in that way, it keeps you kind of in that place instead of, you know, going everywhere. It's kind of what I'm getting for you.
Yeah, and I got to breathe.
Breathe.
Very clear, just to sit and breathe and connect with your breath. If you can sit out, if you're not in 23-degree weather, if you can sit outside and connect with, like, just sit up against a tree or sit in nature somewhere and just do some really deep breath work, get the breath into the belly, into the diaphragm, get it out of the chest area, because it feels like you're a little short. The breath is a little short right now, and to get that into the belly and just relax and follow that breath, and that'll help you get into alignment and get out of that squirrely mode. Thank you, Lisa, for putting that in there for me. I appreciate that. And I did see some other questions that went by. I don't know how
you did?
Yeah, I don't know how to go up higher. That wasn't one of the lessons I've learned yet. Current energies result. Yes. I'm finding I get a pain in my left eye. It's normally in the left eye, which then goes into the head. I have some very close friends. Same thing is happening, and it always seems to be in the left eye. Especially when there's the moon energies and solar flares. I can usually tell you when there's a solar flare without looking at the channel because of my left eye. And I've heard that we're having some major solar flares. I think it's tomorrow or Saturday. So just to be aware of that. And I do not know how to clear those. And if you figure it out, please let me know, because they get pretty bad. But they are ascension symptoms. And so I just honor them and do what I can. And if I have to lay in bed and sleep, then that's what I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those ocular migraines, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Real deal. Real deal.
Yeah. Yeah. But know that they are ascension symptoms. So most of them, yours feels like an ascension symptom. So just honor that, because we're ascending. So yeah.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure this out, you guys. Hold on.
Oh, how to
yeah, how to do it. I don't know if I was supposed to do it before I come in. I'll be right back. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing that Lisa put something in. So I do have another website called Paint It, the letter N and Play. That is my painting classes. So I forgot about that website. So if anybody wants to do a painting class, that's the website for you. Look, I figured out how to scroll for questions.
Oh, yay. Look at that, you guys.
Look at me. God, I'm a genius. Did Sheryl do the drawing shown earlier? Yes, I did. It was coming through. Thank you, Kevin. And yes, and again, you can go to SedonaCreativeIntuitive.com, go up to the free frequency reading, or it says free frequency energies, I believe, and then go to Freebird Spirit folder, and that drawing will be in there for you all to download for free. Any direction from my guides? Liz. Mm. You have a beautiful team, and they're waiting for you to ask them directly for directions and guidance. Do fun. I always recommend to people who are just starting to tap in, do fun things. Have fun with your guides. Ask them what to wear. Say, hey, let's go for a drive for 20 minutes and get in the car and let them navigate. When you get to a stop sign, wait and let them guide you. And I have met some fabulous people by doing journeys with my guides telling me where to drive. And it's very fun. So just do fun things to really get to know your guides. Is this a good time to make a phone call? When you get in your car, do I have everything I need? That saves me a lot of time. Yeah, what to wear is a fun one. And yes, every once in a while, they will throw together a wild outfit just to see if you're listening, and we'll follow. So have fun with your guides, especially when you're learning how to connect with them. They're not serious. They're not as serious as you think they are. They're a lot of fun. So I hope that answers your question. Have been very emotional lately. Am I blocked? No, those emotions are coming again from you're highly Heather. Is that Heather? Yeah. Again, the energy frequencies. You're highly empathic. Very important to clear your energy. Sage or Palo Santo. I have Palo Santo water. I spray it before I get in my car because I work in public a lot. So even before I get in the car, I'll spray that on me. Yeah, they're saying just make sure you clear your energy field. Would love to hear from my guides, Sharon. Let's see. Did I lose Deb? She disappeared. Let's see. I don't know if that's a question for me or Deb. Let me see. Pick me. I told you to pick me. Rebecca, you're funny. Hi. Okay, so I don't know if these reading ones are probably for Deb. Let's see. Can you ask my guides why do they have me blocked? Okay, we did that one. Okay, so Sharon, I don't know, Debbie, if you would like to do that one or.
Okay, so first of all, I did not find out how to do it. I'm reading directions here, and I don't see what they're saying to do here.
Okay, so here's what I'm getting. I'll just take my finger and scroll and point to somebody, and that will be our winner.
Okay.
So let's see if this will work.
All right. So my guides. All right, Sharon.
So I landed on Sharon Sipe, S-I-P-E.
Sharon Sipe.
Sharon Sipe. Yes. So that's the one that my finger landed on.
All right, Sharon.
So if you just want to, go to my website, send me a contact form. I know your name, and then we will set up a time.
Perfect. All right. And Sharon O'Brien, I'd love to hear from her guides. Okay. What I'm hearing, Sharon, they want you to go ahead and let it rest. So what they're saying with that is like, you've already watered, you've planted, you've watered, and now it's just time to let it rest and do its thing. So wherever this fits for you, it's symbolic for something, because it is doing its thing. It's growing, it's becoming. So you've done so they're like, okay, go ahead and go like this because you've done everything up to this point. Now let it do its thing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Sharon Sipe. Yay. She says, thank you.
My pleasure.
Germinate. Yeah, that's the word, Nancy. Go ahead and get in contact. All right. I still am looking at the thing on how to.
Well, we'll figure it out for next time.
I'm gonna figure it out. Everybody else can do it. I just haven't done it myself. My friend Lisa that I do a lot of lives with, she always does it for me when we do it. So I never had to do it. All right.
Well, the finger scroll thing worked for this time.
Perfect. All right. So everyone, blessings to you. And as we close out today, just remember our symbol for the month. And if you want to screenshot it or go to Sheryl's website and download it from there. But this is a new symbol being brought in for us from Sheryl, through Sheryl. Thank you. All right.
I hope you all enjoy it and use it well. Yeah.
So exciting. Yeah. Thank you so much.
It's fun. They're fun. And I'll have those Oracle cards for you next year. I just don't know when.
All right, you guys. Blessings to you, and I'll see you in a couple hours here for Inquiring Minds. So see you guys in a couple hours for Inquiring Minds. But until then, love and light to you, and we'll see you again. And Sheryl, I'm so excited. We'll see you again next month.
Yay! All right, y'all have a beautiful, beautiful holiday season.